When I was a kid growing up, they would say, if you play the record backwards, you're going to get satanic messages. First of all, I never figured out how you could play a record backwards. But if you did, you were going to satanic messages because the kids, especially they were talking about the heavy rock bands, they're worshiping Satan and they're doing, so they've always had music that they figured was a negative. Hey, this is Smokey Robinson, and this is Billboard News.
I don't care what they think about me, and I don't care what they say. There's nothing I wouldn't do just to see her again. Baby, let's cruise away from here.
Hey, this is Gail Mitchell, Executive Director of R&B and Hip Hop for Billboard. And sitting next to me is a legend. I'm speechless here. This is Kennedy Center Honors, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Songwriters Hall of Fame, Grammy Lifetime Achievement Awards, BET Awards, the whole shot. A poet, one of my idols growing up, Mr. Smokey Robinson.
But ain't nobody sad, there's tears of a clown.
So, look at you, a new album, first new album and what, almost original album with new material in 10 plus years.
Album.
Yeah, Gasms.
Yeah, that I've had probably in about 10, 12 years.
So talk a little bit about that.
Well, actually, I think this is true with most recording artists. I've been working on this about 5, 6 years.
Okay.
Just compiling the songs that I thought would fit Gasms.
Yes.
It finally got it together, and here it is.
So I saw an interview that, during Grammy Week where you were talking a little bit about the album, but the title, and you say people's minds go straight to one word when they hear Gasms.
Yeah,
So,
well, I think that's the first word. Orgasm is the first gasm that people think about, That's probably the most important one anyway. But yeah, I thought it would cause controversy.
Okay.
And people would say, oh, what is he talking about, And it did.
And it did, it has, okay.
So yeah, but I tell people, they say, well, what is it about? I want you to listen, and you tell me what it's about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's about whatever you want it to be about. I left it like that.
Tell me, what do we have if we...
So 2 singles, If We Don't Have Each Other.
Yes.
Beautiful song. I wanted you to talk a little bit
Thank
about
you.
that, the newest single, How You Make Me Feel.
Well, If We Don't Have Each Other, there was a young man who used to sing with us, and he's kind of retired now. He's living in Nashville, but he's working with some of his friends, a couple guys, And they had done like a garage track with the beginning of a melody on it and the chorus. But he had it, If We Don't Have Love. And it was sort of like a general statement. It was over like the public and people, we should all love each other and blah, 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 and all that,
I love every little thing about you, baby.
When I heard what they had done with the track and everything, I just thought it would be a better song being something personal. You're singing to your person. Okay. So anyway, that's where the idea for that came from. And I just took it and dissected it and wrote another song to it. And How You Make Me Feel, I was actually tinkling around with the piano one day, And I just started to sing that to myself. How you make me feel.
You make me feel like everything's okay every day.
I wanted a modern day sound to it,
The album comes out April 28th, right?
Yes.
So reaction so far to you coming out with a new album, what's that been like as you've been
Oh, it has
out
been,
and
it's
about
been
doing
wonderful.
press?
It's been really more so than I expected.
Why you say that?
And it's been getting a lot of notoriety, and I'm very pleased.
Okay. It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to get your thoughts on the genre and its evolution. I mean, one of your songs, Much Better Off, has been sampled by several rappers, from Currency and A$AP Rocky on down.
They rap impulsive, get embarrassed, it actually happens often. You my son like my last abortion, I'm just laughing off it.
I'm not surprised that hip hop has lasted for 50 years. I'm not surprised at all because when we first started Motown, there were people who were saying, this music is ridiculous. It'll never work. It's not gonna happen. So there's always those people, skeptics, and those are normally the people of a different age era. What the kids are doing or what they're listening to and doesn't jive with with that era of people, that age bracket, So there's always been those people, but there are kids making some wonderful music, and there always has been. I remember the first time I heard one of my songs sampled.
Keep your circle tight. trust no one.
And people say to me, aren't you upset they're sampling your music? No, please. Sample all of mine. Put every song I ever wrote, sample all of them, please. Because, see, first of all, as a songwriter, that's one of the most flattering things I think that can happen to you. Because most of the people who sample people's music are songwriters themselves. And they like one of my songs well enough to include it in one of theirs, or to just record it or something like that, out of the billions of songs that are on earth. Hey man,
They could have chosen.
I can't beat that as a songwriter.
I was reading there's a Spanish EP you've been working on.
Yes, I'm still working on it. I got 2 songs to finish, and that will be done. And I'm excited about that too.
All right.
So yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Me too.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for sitting here with us, talking to Billboard.
Well, you know, I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They tell me all about your heartbreak.